Welcome, this is Nicholas here from Lionheart, The Courageous Path. I wanted to share with you and connect with you around stepping into your greatness. We are living in a time where there is enormous change happening on the planet. There is creative tension that has been created, which is inviting people to do two of one things: to either step into your greatness and to create and contribute in ways that you've never done before, or to be buckled by the fear, the anxiety, the worry, the self-doubt, playing small, hiding and withdrawing. And so I'd like to take a moment to inspire and to connect with you. What does it really take to be able to step into your greatness? So over the last 15 years, what I've been exploring and discovering is that when you and I connect into our heart, and within the heart there is a chamber, it's a sacred chamber where the threefold flame exists. The threefold flame connects us to divine power, divine love, and divine wisdom, which are all qualities of the supreme one being of all that is. Now the soul, which is the eternal part of us, has a divine spark within it. However, the divine spark is only ignited when you, as the soul, or me as the soul, chooses to ignite it. It's not automatically ignited. And so in order to do that, we have to reorientate how we see ourselves and reality. Usually, in order for this to happen, we have to withdraw and take time out to ourselves. We have to come back within. We have to find who we truly are within ourselves. And so the famous hero's journey talks about this at a mythological level. We usually are awoken. Some kind of crisis or event stirs us deep within us, and we realize that the way that I've been living my life, I can't go on like this anymore. There's usually a lack of clarity, and there's usually a bewilderment and a confusion, which is a good thing, because the old ways, the old ideas, the old concepts of how I've been orientating myself, or how you've been orientating yourself, are no longer working. And so we go into the wilderness, we go into new lands, new terrains, both in the inner world and in the outer world, to find ourselves. Usually the older world starts to crumble, and what you used to be doing in your life no longer works. You'll notice resistance going into work, or you'll just notice resistance or a discomfort with the people that you've been working with. And so there's a crumbling and a dismantling that takes place. Now, if you're able to come into your heart quickly, then there isn't going to be suffering. There is suffering if you try and control or try and get things back to where they were, because there is a part of you that doesn't want that anymore. There's a part of you that has outgrown that way of life. But in order for that to be effective, it requires you trusting in the unfoldment of your life. Remembering that we are always trusting something 100%. Are you trusting that life is supporting you, or are you trusting that life is not supporting you? There is no learning how to trust. You already know how to trust. We all know how to trust. The question is, what are you trusting? So, as you go further down on this mythological hero's journey, where you are the hero that you've been looking for, you usually will connect with some kind of support or guide, someone that will teach you and share with you things that you did not know about, crucial things that will make all the difference in you being able to step into this new reality. Once you've taken the time to embody these new things, you start to connect to parts of yourself that you never connected to before. And what will happen is your frequency and your energy will start to rise, and you'll start to put out into the universe a very different message, a very different frequency signature, a very different vibe. And what will happen is your life will go through a radical shift. The people that you used to hang out with will start to disappear. New relationships will come in, and the way that you were spending your time, work, career, will naturally start to feel off, and you'll come into a very beautiful place where you'll ask, what is my purpose? What am I here to really do? And your purpose is actually inside of yourself. It's not something that you need to find. It's really about stilling your mind into a place where that inspiration and your intuition through your imagination will share with you exactly what it is. The very core essence of purpose is actually being all of who you are, and then expressing that through your natural gifts, talents, and abilities in a way that you find exciting and joyful. Of course, part of this process is about being financially supported. However, a lot of the people, most people on the planet, still have in their own unconscious mind this belief that they need to work hard, that it has to be difficult, that they need to prove themselves, that it is a struggle. All of these things are just beliefs. None of them are empirically true, and you can welcome in miracles. You can be supported through abundance in many different ways. Gifts by others. You can attract money that is not necessarily related through your work. There are an infinite number of ways that abundance can come to you. And abundance is really just the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it. So if you need accommodation, whether you manifest the money to be able to pay for the rent or whether you're able to stay in a place for free, there is no difference. They are both as abundant as one another. Money is an important medium of facilitating value at this time on the planet. So by no means discount money, but definitely don't put all your power in money as well. I inspire you and I encourage you to choose your greatness, because before you die in this life, there is nothing more powerful and more fulfilling when you know that you've lived the life that you wanted to live, and that there are no regrets, that there is nothing more that you wanted to do, and that you gave this life 100%. In doing that for yourself, you naturally inspired other people. You naturally have allowed others to question how they live their reality. And so whether you are even aware of the impact or not, it was automatically transmitted through your behaviors, through your actions, through your energy. And that is the greatest gift that you can offer this world. Blessings.